considered by Khmer to be the most sacred mountain in Cambodia. Phnom Kulen is a popular place of pilgrimage off weekends and during festivals. It played a significant role in the history of the Khmer Empire. As it was from here in 800 to c. that Jayavaraman proclaimed himself a Devaraja good king, giving birth to the Cambodian kingdom. Attractions include a giant reclining Buddha, hundreds of lingas carved in the ribbon, an impressive waterfall and some remote temples. From the entrance a sealed road wins its way through some spectacular jungle scenery, emerging on the plateau after a 12 km ascent. The road eventually splits. The left fork leads to the picnic spot, waterfall, and ruins of a 9th century temple. The right fork continues over a bridge. You will find the riverbed carvings around here to the base of Wat Phra Eng, which sits at the summit of the mountains and houses the large reclining Buddha carved into the sandstone boulder upon which it is built. This is the focal point of a pilgrimage for Khmer people, so it's important to take off your shoes and any head covering before climbing the stairs to the sanctuary. These days the views from the 487 meters peak are partially obstructed by foliage run amok. The waterfall is an attractive spot and was featured in Lara Croft Tomb Raider. However, it could be much more beautiful were it not for all the litter left here by families picnicking at the weekend. Near the top of the waterfall is a jungle-clad temple known as Prasat Krarumis. Dating from the 9th century. There are plenty of other Angkorian sites on Phnom Kulen, including as many as 20 minor temples around the plateau, the most important of which is Prasat Rangchen. The first pyramid or temple mountain to be constructed in the Ankor area, most impressive of all are the giant stone animals or guardian of the mountain, known as Shradamrai elephant pond. These are quite difficult to reach, particularly during the wet season. Few people who make it. However, are rewarded with a life-size replica of a stone elephant, a full 4 meters long and 3 meters tall, and smaller statues of lions, a frog, and a cow. These were constructed on the southern face of the mountain, and from here there are spectacular views across the plains below. Getting to Shradamrai requires taking a moto from Wat Phra Eng for about 12 kilometers on very tough trails. Don't try to find it on your own. Expect to pay the moto driver about $10 for a 2-hour trip to explore this area and carry plenty of water. Other impressive sights that could be included in an adventurous day trip around Phnom Kulen include the ancient rock carvings of Phnom, an atmospheric site of enormous boulder, and the partially restored temple of Damrai Krap. Add these to the mix, and it will cost more like $15 to explore for 3 hours or more. Phnom Kulen is a huge plateau Siem Reap, and about 15 kilometers from Bantier Sray. To get here on the toll road, take the well signposted right fork just before Bantier Sray village and go straight ahead at the crossroads. just before the road starts to climb the mountain. There is a barrier, and it is here that the admission charge is levied. It is only possible to go up Phnom Kulen before 11 a.m. and only possible to come down after midday. To avoid vehicles meeting on the narrow road, there is a new road under construction that links Phnom Kulen to Svelu, a small town to the east of the Holy Mountain. So a one-way system may eventually be introduced, ascending the mountain by the old road. And descending via the new road. There are plenty of the small restaurants and food stalls located around the parking area at the base of Wat Phra Thom. Moto drivers are likely to want about $20 or more to bring you out here, and rented cars will hit passengers with a surcharge more than double the going rate for Ankor. Forget coming by remorque, as the whole climb is just too tough. With the long journey here, it's best to plan on spending the best part of the day exploring, although it can be convinced with either Bantier Sray or Beng Mealia.